Hello world, how are you? We have some Q&A to do. I hope you're doing fine, cause it's Q&A time again. Hello world, how's it going everybody? Hope you all doing great. Welcome to another weekend Friday night live Q&A where you can ask the aquarium community and I questions on keeping aquarium fish. Check it out, guys. And sorry to keep you guys waiting so long. I was planning on doing the Q&A at the club, but then George of Aquatics invited me to do a Q&A at his store. So he said I could do it here, and here we are. And yeah, it's pretty cool. And I guess I'll show some of it to you. But hello, everybody in the chat. Glad to see you all. I'm actually up here near Cleveland in Ohio. I was at the Neo Fish Club giving a talk about keeping aquariums simple and natural. It's a good time, really good club. They actually do like food buys and stuff together as a club. A lot of members too. Pretty decent sized club. So it was a lot of fun giving the talk, doing all that. I love this tank setup. The black with the stainless steel rim. Love that. But hello, all the awesome people in the chat. Glad to see y'all in here. So yes, it's almost like being in a fish room. So I feel right at home here. But yeah, I tried to send a story to notify you guys that I was going to be a little late. I don't even know if that went through. But I did try to tell you guys. I tried to look on my channel too. I guess I'm not that savvy with the stories things. As you guys that follow me know that. Let's see, scrolling for questions. I don't think I've seen any yet. I know I gotta get out of the top chat, back to live chat. There we go. Jerry Morale says, yo Jimmy, do you still want those microworms and vinegar eels? Jimmy in the chat? Hopefully I'll get to see Jimmy tomorrow. Yes, Schwisky. He is. He says, I mean to stop by there pretty soon. Any nano fish. So yeah, Schwisky, if you don't know who he is, he's the editor of Aquarium Co-op's channel, or was. Not sure what their relationship is now. But anyways, he does awesome work, period. He's got a channel as well. He's also here in Ohio. You do need to come check it out, Jimmy. But I'll get to see him tomorrow at Ohio Fish Rescue, which will be a good time. I should and plan on going live there tomorrow, so should be a cool weekend of fish parties and whatnot. LRB Aquatics, how are the G Max doing? Asked Perry Marsh. They're growing slowly but surely. You know how those rainbows go. Cichlid King Aquatics says, what's your favorite plant? My favorite plant is actually pearlweed. I'm looking around here like it's my fish room to show you guys, but yes, pearlweed's actually one of my favorite plants because you can plant it like a bush. You can grow ground cover out of it, so you can cut it and make a lawn. You can set it like a moss. You can just float it and let it grow off the top of the water. So it's really versatile. There's a lot you could do with pearlweed. And Monte Carlo's a lot like that too. And pretty easy to keep. Not really demanding of a plant. But definitely my favorite. Lots of cichlids behind me. I don't know why we're looking at me when we could be looking at fish. Look at all these fish. Check it out. And the good thing about that pearlweed is it's so hard to kill too. Really, really easy to grow. And it doesn't grow like too fast to where it just takes over. It's kind of moderate. Not like guppy grass, it gets all over. Chara, I hope I said that right, or Kara Dramer says, what size would you say platies start breeding at? Mine are new and still sub 2 inches with no spotted yet. No males spotted. So at 2 inches they can breed. They don't need to be very old to actually breed from what I've learned. So really young juveniles, I'd say even at about a half it, or well, probably about an inch, they're usually breedable. Yeah, this is a pretty cool store. So mom and pop shop here in close to Cleveland, Independence, Ohio. Here's the name if you guys want to check them out. Google them. I'm sure they got some Googles to Google. But they are gracious enough to let me in here and roll around in this chair and talk to you guys. So big shout out to them. I love the setup. Do. See, Willamos is trying to take over my tank. Yeah, that can happen if you're not careful. Any fry from your barbs yet? So, as far as those eggs, I still have some fungused up, which happens with most eggs when you collect some, because some just aren't fertile and some just don't take. But most of them did survive, and they're eyed up. So whether they're mascara barbs now has kind of got me wondering, since barb eggs tend to hatch between 24 to 48 hours, or even 72 hours. I think today would have been close to the 72 hours. So I'm not there to check, but if they don't hatch soon, especially by the time I get home, more than likely they're going to be rainbow fish eggs, which is unfortunate, but I'll just have to try again. Give me a good reason to do it again. Oh, Patrick Nedley, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I appreciate that. It says, got my first baby shrimp born in my nano tank. No idea what species they are. Parents were in a $2 per shrimp tank at my LFS. Gotta start somewhere. Oh, that's even more fun though, because now you get to play the mystery game and wait to see what it's going to be, and you don't know what it's going to be, so that should be a nice little surprise for you. It's always fun with shrimp when you're doing that. But thank you, Patrick. I appreciate it, and congratulations on your newborn baby shrimp. You are now a shrimp daddy. Let's see. Scrolling. Zen Ginger says, Kara, my mollies get to about 2 months and 1.5 inches before I can tell them apart. I would think platies are the same-ish. Yeah, I would think it would be pretty similar. Perry Marsh says, Decay, question mark. I do actually have some Decay sitting back. What does Agno mean? George?
It's part of his last name.
Oh, it's part of his last name. Okay, good to know. So, Schwisky, that's what that means. Hello, Michael, Thornley Wildlife Foundation. Great to see you in here. Let me roll around over here. You can see they got quite a bit of tanks. And he actually gets a lot of his fish from breeders, too, which is awesome. Because it also supports the community, not just a big corporation. Dolly Vigil says, Lucas, any idea on how to get threadfin rainbows to mate? So, they do tend to like more neutral water, for sure. Unlike most of your Melanitania species. But they'll spawn all the time, pretty much every day if you put them in a comfortable situation. Spawning mops are good. I played musical tank, and I've had some success with that. I've actually got quite a few babies of threadfins at home in one of my tanks from doing that musical fish with just some moss. Rock piles work great too. Little tetras. So hopefully that helps. Fish Dreams, thank you so much for the $5 super chat and the support. Says, what's your advice on aggression and keeping a all-male guppy inler tank? So I've actually got an all-male guppy tank, inler tank at my house. The best thing to do is just have lots of plants, feed them well. Mostly it's just feeding them well. If there's no females, they tend to not mess with each other as much, because they don't really have any competition, I guess. It doesn't become a competition at that point. They'll actually kind of try mating with each other, which can get weird sometimes. But, yeah, there's not... I mean, I would just say keep them fed. Give them nice, comfortable, plated aquarium. I should probably update my male inler guppy aquarium soon, too. So that could probably help you a little more. But I hope that helps. I know it's a simple answer, but really, no point in making it complicated if it doesn't have to be complicated. Look at this guy. I like this guy. Hey, dude. These guys are friendly. Awesome. But thank you so much, Fish Dreams, for the support. Googly eyes, right? Old googly eyes. Call them beer goggles. Let's see. Perry Marsh says, get a tank with ton of moss, leave threading in for a week, then take them out. You'll have ton of fry. So that must be for the thread fin. Yeah, it's just as easy as that, really. That's a musical fish method right there. Craig Parrish throwing down a $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Craig. I appreciate it. Tuckwilla07 says, I always did notice my male endlers flirting with each other. Yeah, so they'll just kind of focus on each other eventually. Man, that discus has some wild eyes. It's like red and yellow eye. You guys see that? Hopefully the quality's coming out all right. That is some wild eyes. And then it has like a black strip down the bottom. That's pretty cool. Lots of cichlids. Beautiful colors. Are the endostomus there? Let me ask. Hey, George. Do you have any endostomus? He doesn't have any. I'm not even sure what those are, to be honest myself. But he doesn't have any. This guy. I'm just getting here. Did I miss something about gay endlers? Maybe. Mickey M says, do you know if Glossolepis pseudo-incisus is correct Latin name for millennium rainbow? Glossolepis incisus is the red rainbow. So, yes, the pseudo-incisus is the millennium rainbow. And then you got the millennium orange albino rainbows, which is a xanthic form of that. So it's still the pseudo-incisus, but just a xanthic form, which means a yellowing or golden mutation. Agnostic Aquatics? No, it's Agno Aquatics. So AGNO Aquatics. I like how they got the different color markers on here. Because often it's just a plain old black and it kind of blends in and everything. That really pops. That's nice. Scrolling. And if you guys have a question and I missed it, throw it down at the bottom because that's where I'm at. I scroll my best, but I think I'm caught up. Kidding me? Must be teaching you guys too well. No questions. He's actually got Shelly's. I was surprised to see these in here. You don't see a lot of fish stores with Shelly's in them. But he gets them from a local breeder. Good price too. Real good price. Oh, he's got some plecos back there. Any advice on how to get rid of limpets without killing shrimp? I wouldn't even try to get rid of your limpets. Eventually, whatever they're eating off, they'll probably end up dying anyways. I used to have limpets in my tanks, and now I don't have any. A rose queen flower horn. What is this thing? I've never in my life. That looks like a saltwater fish, kind of. What is going on here? It doesn't look sick. I don't know why it's like that. It looks healthy. This is a neat fish. What in the world? He's just chilling like that. Magma flower horn? Wonder if that was an even more red one. Best fit. What's the best selling fish here?
I think rainbow.
Rainbows.
Rainbow.
Really?
Cichlid.
Over tetras, huh?
Yeah, they're about equal.
So what's the story on this rose? Whoa, guy, calm down. I was just gonna point at you. Don't worry. What's the story on this rose queen flower horn? I've never seen this.
Just a flower horn.
Just a flower horn?
Yeah, it's not juice. I even did research.
It's not juice,
No.
so it's just.
That's how it looks.
Wow,
It's
it
real
looks like
acidic,
a.
so I don't know why.
Yeah,
What
it
I
Hopefully
looks
it'll
like a
come out.
saltwater
But they're
fish kind
it's mixed with, it prevents it from getting the lump, but it gives it the color.
Yeah,
Oh.
the big cock on the head.
Yeah.
It's a nice color to it.
So it's a
Little
cockless
magma.
flower horn.
Yeah, cockless.
The magma. Okay.
I'm not big into flower horns, but oh, they're kind of cool.
Yeah, I've just
Some
never
people like
seen
them.
one like that before. Pretty wild. Fairy Marsh. That boy. Rainbows for the win. Knew you'd like that. Jeremy Morrell says, Lucas, have you heard of volcano bitterlings? I have not. I saw them from an exporter I'm buying from, and they look like the kind of fish you would be into. Sounds like the kind of fish I'd be into. Sounds interesting. I don't know if you could shoot me a picture of that somehow, some way on one of my medias. That would be cool to see. It's funny, every time I think, I'm like, okay, I've seen all the fish. I've seen all the fish. There's always something that comes out of nowhere. Like, where did that fish even come from? That's a beautiful thing about this hobby. It's just all the different types of fish, and then the constant learning and new fish coming out, new whatever, plants. It's always something new and fresh. Wish I was a little fresher. This was a long night last night, driving and stuff. Maybe he is not used to the light after closing time. Yeah, that possibly could be it, for sure. Has anyone purchased a double swordtail endlers? I have had a couple people buy them. Oh, what are these? Those are cool. I got a glare. Oh, I love this betta setup too. This is cool. The mason jars. And $4.99 for that guy. I mean, that's a steal. Beautiful. Yeah, all these fish are probably like, it's bedtime. What's going on? Scroll. LRB, do you consider this a hobby or a lifestyle? Hobby has always sounded strange to me. I mean, I guess I call it a hobby a lot just because that's just the normal that we do call it. But I guess it is more of a lifestyle for sure, because once you live it, eat it, and breathe it, yeah, I guess it is a lifestyle. Speaking of which, check this shirt out. This is awesome. I picked this up at, what was it, Keystone Clash. I just want to stay in my fish room and ignore all my problems. Sounds about right. But yeah, definitely lifestyle for sure. You know it's lifestyle when you wear shirts like that. Tuckwilla07 says, would you ever consider doing a guilty pleasure massive guppy tank? Like a few hundred gallons. So actually outside, I have a big pond that has, I don't know, hundreds of guppies right now. So it kind of is like that. Whoa, what are these guys? So I have kind of done that, and should be interesting because I'm gonna cover it all winter around. Not gonna mess with it too much, so whenever we take the top off during the spring, should be really interesting to see what comes out of it. How many are in there, what kind of colors. Since I get a lot of the rare strains, pretty much all those rare strains are thrown in together. This guy's really neat. That top fin. Absolutely beautiful. What is that? Oh, Synodontis decorus. I don't think I've ever seen those. Oh man. They get big? How big? Oh really? They get 10 inches, I guess. Do they keep that color pattern?
Yeah, they look better when they get bigger.
Really? They look better when they get bigger? It tends to be the opposite way. That's really cool. Very awesome. What's your favorite fish in here? Do you have a favorite? And this is George. This is the owner.
I got
The peacocks?
I don't have any here. They're at home.
Oh, okay. You keep the favorites at
That's
home.
my thumbnail, the Lawando.
Okay. I sense collectoritis and LRB voice looking at those Cinedonas. Yeah, you already know. I had that tone. That's funny. You guys know me too well. All right, anyone know what a good starter rainbow for hard water is? Pretty much all the rainbows you can get away with hard water. The Melanitanias are great for hard water. I mean, really all of them. I keep all my rainbows in there, even the pseudos, the pseudomugals. The thread fins can tolerate hard water too. They don't mind it. All right. I don't know how long I'll do this for too, because I'm getting kind of hungry. Haven't eaten all day. Been on the road. Actually, I did. I lied. I had a 6-inch sub like way early in the day. Felt like nothing. Jerry Morrell says adults probably can't be sustained on just microworms. They want larger live food like Daphnia, grindle worms, white worms, etc. Are you the one who won the aqua bid? Oh, must be talking to somebody else. Any odd apistos in here?
I have some orange flash left.
Some orange flash? I think I saw those down here earlier.
I did have some reds, but I think they're all gone.
Yeah. Ooh, I love this little
I
betta
had some
setup.
double reds, but those are bad too.
That's cool with the little tower.
It's actually, I kind of changed it up a little bit. It's actually a nanoponic, they call it.
Oh, okay.
It's called like
Nanoponic. Oh, yeah, I saw those at Aquashella.
Yeah,
Yeah. I love that idea.
but the pump could work if I just got it modified.
Yeah, you don't need those pumps anyways, right? Let's see, where is... Oh, here they are. There's the orange flash. How is your blue dream colony doing? Any chance they will be in stock soon? So they are breeding now. I've got babies growing up. I've got a lot of people asking for them. I mean, I would probably still give them like 2-3 weeks, just because I need to get some size on some of them. I don't know. It's hard to judge whether I want to sell like peewees to people or if I want to just wait for them to be adults, because I know some people just want them now and don't want to wait. This puffer's awesome. I remember I had a figure 8 puffer one time. Or no, I think it was a bandit puffer. I bought it from the store for like $10 or something. Then I brought it in and they gave me like $30. It was really cool deal. It's because it was rare at the time. Love the little puffers. Speaking of little puffers, I actually got, some of you guys follow me on Instagram may have saw what I got just the other day. So big shout out to Preston John for sending me some puffers. Check out my Instagram if you're curious on what that was. Mickey M wants to know how many apistos are on your wholesalers list.
Quite a few. It's hard to find some that are reasonably priced.
Like 5, 10, or like...
Yeah, around there. It depends. It's different wholesalers.
Okay, so it depends on the wholesaler. He says around 5 or 10 or
Most
so.
of them come from Europe. They're bred in Europe.
Okay, most come from Europe and bred from there. And I'm sure it varies too with
Yeah, like different wholesalers.
what they're breeding and...
There's a guy in Michigan that breeds quite a few of them. I get some from.
Okay. He says they get 20, 30 different apistos from Glazer. Yeah, Glazer's got it all. If you're looking for fish, over there in Germany, you ever heard of Aquarium Glazer?
Yeah.
Yeah. They get all kinds of crazy rare types of fish. All right. Well. All right, I am not seeing any more questions. And if you do got a question, it helps to throw that question mark at the end. How do I sex plecos? Huh? I guess, yeah, which type? That plays a big role.
Type and sisters are kind of easy. The other ones are harder.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't mess with that so much. So usually you can tell by their behaviors too. Like if you're keeping caves, who's in the cave, who's doing what. The males tend to stay in the caves and kick the females out. That's a good way to tell. Bristlenose plecos, I think they get more of the bristles on them for sure. Thickness, usually. Anybody else got any tips? Throw those in the comments, because I haven't bred a whole lot of plecos. And the only pleco I actually bred was by accident in a community tank, so. Oh, Wesley's sending me texts. Alright. Ever checked with Mike Wise for a pisto talk? I have not. What we got to eat? What we got to eat it? I don't know what I'm gonna eat. That's a good question. I have no idea what's even around here. That's a good question. I don't know yet. Really just food. Do you keep your discus in hard water? So lately I have been using just tap water in my discus tank and keeping them in hard water. They used to be in soft water, but now I'm trying it out. Oh yeah, so it's just kind of like a fish room running with the airlines here. All right. All right, so I hate to cut this short. I was lucky to even make this live stream, guys, just considering my day and everything that's been going on. So hopefully you guys don't hold it against me. I did want to at least get on here, say hi, and hopefully I'll be on here tomorrow. So be tuned for that. Probably go live at Ohio Fish Rescue for the shenanigans going on there. I think they're going to move like a 2,000-gallon tank, and you know, they got the pool, big fish, and all that stuff. So all right, I appreciate you guys all for the support, all for watching, liking the video, because I can tell that like who all likes this video. So if you didn't, I'm gonna start banning you guys. I'm just kidding. I'm just glad to have you guys on here. But anyways, I hope you guys all have a great weekend, and yeah, I'll hopefully see you guys tomorrow. So till next time, everybody, peace. Have a great one.